the rest of Monday service, man. Come
Yep.
on. And it's about to get
Monday.
messy. It's about to get real messy.
Who let that broke bitch in? Cause she's too messy.
Hold up. I gotta play that.
It's about to get messy.
It's about to get messy.
Real messy. DJ Jerome.
They thought we forgot. We ain't forget. Don't let that broke bitch
in, cause she too messy. Yes sir.
Not too much on that, but
Hey, look. That shit get me hyped, nigga.
I do love that album, man. That was a great album. But it did get real messy. I will encourage everyone out there to go out there and watch the $1 million worth of game episode 205 with the Prince family.
Yep.
Like, you know how shit works, you know what I mean? It's going to get clipped up. You're only going to get part of the story, but
Yep.
this was the most information that we got from people that were there the night that RIP Takeoff.
Mm-hmm.
We got my man Mike Prince, Jay Prince Jr., and we just got a real got their side of what really happened. Let's see what this is.
How dare one of y'all niggas even speak?
Oh no, we can't.
We can't get there yet. We can't get there yet. Can't get there yet.
Not there yet.
No, let's jump the gun.
Jumping the gun. Let's get Jay Prince out of the story because it was.
What's that right? That's like a little minute.
It's right here. But I'm gonna say the whole narrative of the interview was not about any kind of like friction between necessarily the Migos. So we say like Quavo and Offset. I would just go out and speak. This was Migo Bands. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
This was the nigga that was the shooter for Quavo and Takeoff, and he was apparently he was the one that threw the first punch, started all of this shit. Because they said that all of this was the night was about to end down. They all just stepped outside to smoke some weed. They was paying the bill, and then egos flared up about some basketball, and then apparently somebody just threw a punch.
So there was no dice game ever involved.
Oh yeah, it was a dice game,
Yeah.
but it was like I don't think the altercation or
It was really over the dice game.
Yeah, it wasn't really over the dice.
Because I want to say I saw some shit with Charleston White. You know, I'll tell you, I've been looking at Charleston White all the time. They were talking about how like the dice game, the shit started. Then they with some dice game and the motherfucker had some fake dice or some shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Y'all out there, comment, like, subscribe. Let us know, was the dice fake or no? Yeah, watch this when you get home, bro. Just watch the whole thing because I did enjoy it. I ain't gonna front. It gave me a perspective of like
his Offset dude. I ain't gonna leave him out.
It gave me the perspective of like, damn, this is what really kind of happened.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, all right, we didn't see what really. All we got to see was the Instagram shit. Some bad narrative spread, but this is what they are saying is what happened.
But his Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals. You know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, you know, I have to say that. I hate but it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm gonna give it to him right on $1 million worth of game because I ain't gonna throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm gonna just let it be known, to him because I hear what's being said, and it's all love after that. Peace.
Wrong noise.
You're a victim.
Well.
There we have it.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all
Now
niggas
we got the response.
What the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all nigga talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about, I said that. Nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. Then what I'm talking about, all that internet games,
It's ridiculous, and check it out now. Holy. Now, if we didn't know already, man, I guess we know now. Okay, this whole Jay Prince $1 million worth of game podcast interview was pretty interesting. Number one, it feels a little bit staged, right? Nobody's heard about a police report, yet Jay Prince shows up to the interview with a full stack of police report stuff that every blogger who's now all looking into court documents have never seen. I'm going to try to get it, but we'll get there. However, it seems staged because it seems like the interviewers, Gilly and Wallow, clearly have some information that they're basically probably just prepping and trying to throw an alley-oop for Jay Prince to expose, okay? Now, it doesn't seem all the way neutral, but also people have commented on the timidness of Gilly and Wallow in the sense that, hey, they're not doing too much pushback or too much like, hey, listen, well, let me challenge you here. Let me just give you the platform to talk. So that's going to be some narrative already. However, here's the part that came out at the end that people were shocked by. Jay Prince called out Offset, essentially basically said that he's been hearing things that Offset's been saying to other people that Offset probably didn't think was going to get back to him, but he's been hearing it and he hopes that Offset doesn't put him in a position that he has to defend himself. Now, this is the thing about Jay Prince that we've all noticed. He's amazing when it comes to these innocuous, maybe passive-aggressive threats where essentially every time I hear him talk about somebody, even when he was talking about Willie Bland or even when he's talking about Offset, he kind of talking about these situations saying, hey, don't, he says doing such things wouldn't
enough
be.
on academics. We don't need his commentary. This is Rolex. My motherfucking brother.
You already know Jeezy Papa Pump, Jeezy
Jeezy Papa Pump.
I don't know why I feel the need to do that.
All right, let's talk to him, Jeezy. How do you feel? I mean, you did not watch the whole interview.
No, I didn't. But that was enough, you know what I'm saying, so we can have this discussion, this narrative. Since the beginning of this whole situation, there's been a lot of speculating, a lot of he say, she say, you know what I'm saying. And first off, you know, we got to figure out, and you got to go back and say, like, who is really Jay Prince? If you know anything about the music industry, you know who Jay Prince is. And then you also know that Jay Prince really runs what? The whole, anything like, what's up?
Oh, my phone just died. My fault.
Oh, like, that nigga, he run a lot of shit, like, he can make some shit move. If like, you remember Drake said some shit, he said, man, who was he beefing with? I can't remember. Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
When he said some shit like, only reason I did a song with the ops or some shit because of Jay Prince or some shit like that. I'm just saying. So, you know, Jay Prince like make a lot of shit move, a lot of shit shake. You know what I'm saying? If Jay Prince said, hey, look, I need y'all niggas to do this, niggas is moving. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I say it like this, bruh. Jay Prince has been respected in the game for a very long time. Very long time. So I ain't gonna sit here and say like what I take for he take his word as law, but I don't feel like he got no reason to be lying. You feel me? What he got to lie about?
I don't think nobody's lying, but I feel like for somebody that wasn't there to step up and put their neck on the line, it's like, all right, you wasn't there.
But his son was there.
Both his sons were there, but one thing that he did say during this interview, that the son, his other son, Jazz Prince, gave Migo Bands, the nigga that popped everything off, he gave him a gun.
Mm.
So
maybe there is some covering up that needs to be done.
definitely some covering up that needs to be done.
Damage control.
Damage control, and then if you was watching this shit from the beginning, there was like breaking down all the footage. Jazz Prince said that he had left and wasn't there, but it was just clear footage. Like the nigga, you know, you play bowling and you put your name up on the screen.
Yeah.
And the nigga name was clearly on the screen.
Shit.
It was like, all right. And then it's like you allegedly gave somebody a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And then from what Jay Prince Sr. just put in his interview is that the person that your son gave a gun to popped everything off, and it became a matter of self-defense and defending yourself.
Mm.
So I feel like it's not just like a clear-cut case of like what happened. It's a clear-cut case of influence. Like, all right, I'm giving you this gun for a reason.
Mm-hmm. I tell you like this. When it comes down to what he said about Offset, you gotta remember he was like, you wasn't even really around. I think that is crossing boundaries though. You gotta think this nigga's a married man with kids. He ain't doing nothing but what married men do. Go to work, get ready to hit your button, have affairs.
Accusation.
Have affairs.
This is false accusation. And
Hey, come on, bro. Like, you can't expect that man to be like, you got Quavo, you know, RP, Takeoff. You know, them niggas was single, man, like living their lives. Can't expect a married man to be out here in the streets moving like single men do, you know.
Hey, man.
So,
It's not our business, but we do see there are clear lines being drawn.
yep. You can tell from that damn when that nigga did that video right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's some real Atlanta nigga right there. That nigga, you see how high his voice was and how fast he was talking. He meant all that shit.
Yeah. And to double back into the Grammys, we just to tie back in, we do got Quavo and Offset. And apparently they had a fight backstage at the Grammys.
Shit.
So let's go to TMZ. Let's see if we got any kind of footage or anything that will help us out. They got a whole TMZ hip hop section. That's ghetto. But Quavo and Offset fight backstage at Grammys after Quavo blocks him from Takeoff tribute. There's clearly still serious bad blood between Migos rappers Quavo and Offset following the death of Takeoff. And these emotions boiled over backstage at the Grammys into a physical fight. Sources at the show tell just before Quavo took stage to perform with his song Without You as a tribute to Takeoff during his in memoriam segment at the show. A physical fight broke out. Damn.
Crazy.
Is this why this nigga had the Undertaker mask on?
I mean, that shit could explain it, bro. It could explain it, bro. But you gotta remember, them niggas. This is another thing I always like to say, bro. Some of these Atlanta niggas take this fashion shit to another level.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's that Illuminati shit going on. This is mad illuministic.
It could be. I mean, it could be. I don't think so.
this is illuministic behavior. But let's get a little sample of the tribute. Because unfortunately, they said that Gangsta Boo and Lil Key, they were both left out of this tribute.
Damn.
How you gonna leave out Gangsta Boo?
Yeah.
Now ADT professionally installs Google Nest products.
Cool.
Maybe they
So
didn't
you're
meet the Grammy cutoff.
Tears rolling down my eyes. Can't tell you how many times I cried. Can't tell you how many times I cried. Days ain't the same without you. No, I don't know if I'm the same without you. Won't make the same. Remember the days we smoked big blunts together. Remember the days we rocked our cold chiller.
Hey, brother, I'm going to say, damn, we weren't even on the right screen. Fuck.
type 2 diabetes?
Discover the Ozempic Trizone.
Either way,
In my Ozempic Trizone,
how you feel about that, brother?
I mean, I always think those shits are sad. You know, hate that shit had to be that way. But, you know, especially with, you know, them niggas fighting in the back for the tribute. Like, bro, we could have set
I
our
lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some
and
weight.
correct me
In
if I'm
studies,
wrong,
the majority
bro,
of people
but
reached an A1C under 7 and
I know
maintained
they
it.
not beefing over no female, man.
I mean,
Is it deeper than that? Please tell me it got to be deeper than that.
Ain't nothing deeper than that pussy. Ain't nothing deeper than that pussy. And hit the back of that pussy. Ain't nothing deeper than that.
Bruh, I feel you, but an industry female, I ain't trying to call them hoes.
Industry female. Hey, real shit, I don't know, bro. I don't think that's why they beefing, but I feel like
I mean,
it's more like a level of like, all right, nigga, you went in gang when the shit went down, now you coming back.
I'm just saying, bro. If we're famous and you smash Oprah, and I was dating Oprah, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I can't believe you smashed Oprah. But I already know what we in here for, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna fuck up the bag because of Oprah.
You
feel
right.
me?
Yeah, but it's still like,
Yeah, guess what? I'm cool with Drake, and Drake probably gonna go fuck Oprah too. You feel me?
it's deeper than that, bro. Somebody died.
It gotta be deeper than that.
It's died. Somebody died, brother.
Well, I mean, shit, they were beefing before he died.
I mean,
Them niggas did a whole album without him.
you right. I just honestly, I'm gonna leave that up to them. I want them to work it out. But TMZ is never wrong unless they fucking with us. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But right now it's time for quick hits.